Okay, so are you ready to get cooking? Do you have any idea what we're making?
Sure.
I think you remember. It involves your favorite fruit, doesn't it? What's that?
Mango.
Mango! Does that smell ripe? Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Is that how we tell if they're ripe?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're in the kitchen having fun today with the wonderful Kayla. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen. You had to travel a long way for this, didn't you?
Yeah.
How far?
From Melbourne.
All the way from Melbourne. Wow. So that's like at least a 3-hour flight, if not more than that, right? Maybe even 4 hours. Okay, so that means that mangoes are even extra special for you at the moment too, right?
Yeah.
Did you get to eat a whole bunch yesterday?
Yeah.
How many do you think you could eat in a day? If you were given all the mangoes that Kayla wanted, how many mangoes would Kayla eat in a day?
3.
Just 3? Is that all you could fit maybe in your belly?
Yeah.
When you get older, do you think you could fit more in your belly? Yeah, all right, well, we'll start with 3. Anyways, we're gonna be turning it into mango chia pudding. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
Do you think that would just be like the most delicious, amazing thing is if we could take your favorite fruit and turn it into a pudding?
Yeah.
Cool, okay, should we get started?
Yeah.
So what do you think we're gonna have to do first?
Mango.
Cut them up, good idea. Okay, do we have a special trick for that? Have you ever seen the mango scoop trick?
Use a cup.
Use a cup. Okay, so you maybe already done this. Okay, so if I get a little cheek off this mango for you, are you going to show me how to do the scoop trick? Okay. All right, so do you want to explain the scoop trick just in case someone's never done it? How would we explain it?
I don't know.
So you'd have to hold the mango in one hand, right?
And
Like that.
inside.
Okay, and then you'd have to hold the cup with the other hand. And now that's a pretty heavy cup, isn't it? Maybe we can get you a... What we need to try and find is a cup that's got kind of a thinner edge. So sometimes even a kid's cup, like some of the more plastic, thinner edges work even better. And that's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Not a super ripe mango. So that's good how Kayla's done it because she's just used the leverage of putting the cup on the bench. That's very clever. Good trick. And she's just... Oh my gosh, you just nailed that. That's amazing. Look at that. Mango in the cup, skin on the board. Look at that. Wow. I need to give you a high five for that. That was amazing. Have you done that before? A little bit of practice. Good. Okay. So if you weren't putting it on the board, but I think that was such a clever idea because you just then were able to scoop down on it. The other way you can do it is put it in your hand and we'll just try and scoop right in on that edge and scoop all of that yummy mango flesh out. And isn't that better that way? Because look, there's no waste.
Yeah.
But you probably still want to lick this bit, don't you? Do you want to have yours?
Yeah.
And isn't the best bit about eating mangoes when you get it all over your face? Doesn't that just make it taste better? Isn't this the best thing about summer? Gotta love the mangoes. Okay, so we're a little bit distracted, aren't we? Should we continue with our recipe? Okay. Now we can't forget about all this goodness around the pit of the mango too. So how are we going to get that in there? Should we just cut it in?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to just start with one mango, unless these were kind of small mangoes, weren't they?
Yeah.
So we kind of need about 250 grams of mango, and we're going to need a blender of some kind. Does not need to be a whiz bang wow blender. We just need something to blend all this up. So can I get you, Kayla, to please put these mango pieces into that blender jug for us? Okay, can you scoop all them into there? Good stuff. Now, because you and I both really, really love our mangoes, I think we might need to put a little bit more mango in there because that was kind of a small mango, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen bigger. So let's do one more cheek. And you're gonna do the magic trick, right? Okay. So we kind of want about 250 grams of mango. If you need to measure that, you can, but it's basically just a really big mango. So we're gonna make up for that by adding an extra half a cheek to this. Look at her go. That's awesome. And you know what? Even if we didn't get really close to the skin the first time, you can do it again. So you can even just try and scrape it a little bit closer this time, which means you just have to maybe push a little bit harder. Good work. What a good way to practice the dexterity and the hand-eye coordination. Look how much more you're able to get. That's incredible. Awesome. I think you're like born to do this. This is very pro. I don't think I can get much else out of there. You did a great job. These ones are a little touch stringy too, aren't they? Whoa. Oh. But it tastes better when it's messy. Okay, so there's our mango. Now we're going to need a little bit of stuff to go with that. So we kind of want something to make it a little bit creamy. Do you have mango hands? You can use that if you need to. There you go. Okay, so we want something to make it creamy. So should we use coconut cream or should we use maybe like even a non-dairy milk? What do you think would be creamier? Coconut cream or non-dairy milk?
Non-dairy milk.
You want to use non-dairy milk? Okay, so we can use some of that one. So I've got some almond mixed with coconut milk. So up to you. So some people like the really rich, I guess, yeah, thicker version, which would be the coconut cream, right, from a tin. Or we can use this guy, which you might have more likely on hand. Okay, now we need our measuring cups. And to this, we're gonna add half a cup of the non-dairy milk. So do you wanna maybe hold this? And you can maybe hold it over here just in case I spill. And then we can pour that in. So we'll do half a cup of this guy. There we go. Can you dip it in? Good job. Yes. Okay. And then the secret ingredient. Would you have ever thought that we're going to put it with one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's this one called?
Orange.
An orange. Is this another favorite fruit of yours maybe?
Yeah.
What other fruits do you like?
Apple, pineapple, watermelon, and raspberries and strawberries.
Raspberries and strawberries. Yum, you've got a whole good repertoire of fruit on there. Now this is a pretty fancy looking juicer, isn't it? Can you figure out how this might work?
Yeah.
How would we do this?
Like
Yes.
that.
Okay, so if we need the juice to come out this side, we gotta kind of flip it over, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So you wanna give a little squish. Look at those muscles. Wow, I'm impressed. Wow. You must either practice this a lot at home or do a lot of sport. Do you do a bit of sport?
Yeah.
What do you play?
We play cricket at school.
Oh. Do you do any netball?
No.
No? Is that a mum thing? Yeah. Any other things you get into at school? Are you doing any gymnastics or
Swimming?
swimming? Yeah. Look at those muscles. So we definitely want the juice of an orange. Now, it might seem like an unlikely combo to put the orange with the mango, but it just rounds out the flavor and it just goes perfectly well together. So I wouldn't skip this bit. Yes, and I love that you knew that there was still more juice in there, so you want to continue squishing it. And the more we change the direction of how we squish that orange, the more juice we can get. Look at those muscles. Wow. Good practice. Okay, do you think we've got every little last drop out of there?
Yep.
And if we didn't get every last drop out of there, could we still even just kind of enjoy eating that one with our teeth like we did the mango? Could we turn that inside out and even eat that up too? So that we didn't get any waste? Is that an option?
Yeah.
Yeah? We could do that if we didn't want to get super messy right now, right? But that we could just eat that if we had a little bit of extra, because that stuff's the good stuff. There's like eating an orange, right? Okay. Now, we need to blend this up. Nice and easy. Let's put it on there. Do you know how this thing works? Okay, should we get a little twist? Oh. Look at how smooth and creamy that looks. Okay, so this is the trick with this recipe, is we want to blend all this goodness together before we add in the chia seeds. Because the chia seeds, I think, look better when they're not blended as well. So now we get to stir the chia seeds in. Okay, you grab that guy, which is our 1 tablespoon measure, and we're going to do 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. Can you count that out? I'll get you to use that. Oh, you can actually put that in. You can put that straight in and scoop it. Okay, so that's how many?
1, 2,
Good counting.
3, 3,
Good.
and 4.
Perfect. And how old are you?
7.
7. All right. Those numbers don't really go together, do they? Let's mix up by hand. Do you want to give that a stir?
Yeah.
Now, have you seen what the magic is with chia seeds? Have you seen how they kind of turn into like a gel? Yeah? So this is something that now we get to watch over time. And maybe we should even transfer it into here so you can see it happen. Should we do that?
Yeah.
It might be easier to stir too. Let's pour it all into there. Okay, and I'm gonna need to grab my spatula. Put that in there. So yeah, so stir that and see how liquidy it is now, right? It's really liquidy. But if we watch it, I bet you it's gonna start to thicken up right in front of your eyes. You know what? This is the magic number for your age. Guess how many times, how much extra liquid the chia seed can soak up compared to its own weight. How many times its own weight?
Maybe 60?
Close? It's closer to your age. What number is that? How old are you?
7?
7. So the chia seed can grab 7 times its weight in liquid and hold it into a gel. I think that's pretty amazing. It's kind of like a science experiment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you see it thickening yet?
Yeah.
A little bit? So it could take 10 minutes, might take 20 minutes. Sometimes it's easier just to stir it every now and then and just kind of walk away and forget about it. But eventually, and especially if we put this in the fridge overnight, this will turn into nice, thick, yummy chia pudding. Okay? So let's keep stirring that for a little while. And otherwise, we might set it aside for a few minutes. And then, what are we going to serve it with? What do you think we'd eat it with?
A spoon?
Yeah, we could just eat it straight with a spoon. I love it. Super simple, because it's a yummy pudding. It could go in your lunchbox. Would you have this kind of thing for breakfast?
Yeah.
Would you have it for dessert?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you have it for a morning tea snack?
Yeah.
Afternoon tea snack? Like pretty much any time, right?
Yeah.
What about middle of the night snack?
Yeah.
Do you get up and sneak middle of the night snacks too?
No.
No, yeah, me neither. That's for sleeping, isn't it? Okay. All right, well, we'll let this sit for a little bit while we get all the other toppings ready for us to try a couple different ways of serving it. And we'll come back and show you what it's like then. What do you think? Cool. Good job. That was great. Good mixing skills. Look how it's already thickened up a little bit. Okay, so now our mango chia pudding's had a little bit of time to set and to gel up. Maybe not as much time as it could, but it's still pretty good like that, isn't it? Do you think we're ready to taste that?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's had a chance to thicken up. It'll get even thicker if we let it sit overnight in the fridge too, but I think for now that's looking pretty good. So what do you think we have a taste of it on its own first, so we know what it's like, and then we can actually get creative with what we're going to serve it with. What do you think? Should we go for a big spoonful?
Yeah.
Okay, yummy. Is that what you were hoping for?
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
Excellent.
Excellent. Oh, that's a good one. Would you say it's a little bit of mango, a little bit of orange? Is it nice and sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, a good little texture on the mouth.
Yeah.
And nice and cool and refreshing, isn't it, for a hot day?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could eat that on its own, or we could get really fun and do some little layered cups with it, couldn't we, for maybe breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to maybe scoop probably 3 scoops of that into here? Do a nice little layered cup. And this is a really good trick that you can do to make a whole bunch of them up at once. Put them in the fridge, and then in the morning.
I've done this before.
Have you done this one before? Okay, so what might come next? Maybe we need one more scoop of that. Okay, and then if we had a bunch of these in the fridge, then it would be really easy to grab brekkie, wouldn't it? Okay, do you want to leave that spoon in there? Good. I'm going to put a little bit of this. Now this one you might need to kind of just let it slide in. Is that going to work? Okay, whoa. We might need to let it sit nicely on top of that layer. Do you want to let me scoop that in this way? Let's try and see if we slide it in gently. Then it'll lay on top. One more little bit. Okay. There we go. So we've got a bit of a coconut yogurt layer. Now what?
Berries?
Berries, okay. So now this one, I'll get you another spoon. Sprinkle some berries on there. A little bit frozen still, aren't they? But that's going to be even more delicious if you make a bunch of these up for the fridge. Then the berries have a chance to naturally kind of thaw out when they're sitting in there, don't they? They'll be perfect and juicy. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Anything else you want to put on there? Yes. Some granola.
Yeah.
This one's probably easiest by hand. Do you want to go in there with your hand and just grab some? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh my goodness. Do you think that is like the healthiest, most delicious looking breakfast you've seen in a while?
Yeah.
Is it a little bit special given that it's in a wine goblet? So what would you say? Here's my mango chia pudding cup. Is that how you'd say it?
Yeah.
So do you want to present your dish?
Here's my mango chia pudding cup.
Good memory. Well done. I think we should have a taste of that. What do you think? Do you want to go in there with your spoon? Have a little... I think that one was yours there.
Yeah.
Yum. Oh, that looks amazing. Gotta get a little bit of everything. What do you think? Did we nail it?